Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to Updated Precious. Always a pleasure to bring on an update of matter them with the hot for inside the country. So today I carry hot gist them come your way. So you've got to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Now, one of the conversations we will go handle this evening, an exclusive report on how Wike hide $2 million Florida mansion under in wife and children names, and also a document where expose the wife, Justice Eberechi Wike, as a registered U.S. Democrat. That's now one of the matter we could treat this evening. Just calm down, calm down. That juice will be given to you later. But let's face other matters first. First of all right. So top on the news this evening: Soludo sacks vigilante over assault on NYSC member. As a matter of fact, beyond the sacking of the vigilante, very disturbing reports there around that matter because Anambra State Police Command also react to the assault on the female NYC member by Udogachi and vigilante operatives in with the Operation Odegachi. So there is another encounter of another incident of a lawyer where they associated with the lady, this explaining how the young lady Jennifer was stripped naked and dragged in her own pool of blood into the vehicle. She was stripped naked. So the picture one I just see there, that one I just joke. She was actually stripped naked and dragged in her own pool of blood into the vehicle. That matter did I not go fish show on the videos because of YouTube policies, but I will bring on all the details of that conversation if necessary in the course of this conversation. And then we'll go enter into other matters then as Ibiso Moyele Shawore update on how NYC headquarters react to them over Ushia Rita, that is Rita Omaye and discharge certificate matter where they carry go protest for NYC headquarters. We'll also look into that matter when the time reach. Nigerian government don't shut down over 13 million social media accounts. They say 13 million people who are spoken and load come up for social media. What's what they do here? Because when they share news, then we get as it be. That one self we could talk about her. Core members assault, Soludo sacks vigilante, others persecution. I don't tell another story. Hungry masses, Nigerians reject pay rise for Tinubu, Shetima, Akpabio, and others. And then Nigeria is down. Shawore kicks as DSS reportedly screens SAN designates. Saying that now, CNN did screen judicial officers. See, as I say CNN, DSS, now they screen judicial officers. DSS, now they screen judicial officers. I be now. You say Nigeria don't find, now you don't finish, pata. Now it's just Shawari talk, not the main talker. 2027, you're ignorant is a reply Sakindele over comment on Atiku Obi Amechi about the one way the man talk say Atiku never win any election before. Peter Obi never win any election before. Now you can tell him saying la, that one don't be true at all. And then another drama happened today. You know how our president day for Tokyo right now, Japan, where Ibi say supposed go for an African summit where they put up there to use showcase the country. Guess what? Netizens don't they vex they fume as Ibi say person wey come kukuma volunteer make you go stand for Nigeria boot come dey explain how our Nigerian representatives them leave Nigerian boot unmanned. One single human being no dey for the Nigerian boot. Meanwhile, we get a lot of people wey follow travel for inside the matter. One single person no dey for inside the boot for Nigeria. In fact, he say na him go use him hand come say make he begin answer questions on behalf of Nigeria, Nigerian government. Benue again, armed headers kill mother, son. Two others in Agato again. Plateau killings, Boko's youth decry targeted attacks, sacking of 10 communities. My dear people, now the matter they want to carry come on at the mob that this matter they are hot. Well, I tell you, I say an exclusive on how Wike hides $2 million Florida mansion under wife and children's names. Documents expose that Wike's wife is actually a registered U.S. Democrat. A politician, but a judge in another country. Just, hey! All right, so according to them, say, no quote me, West African Weekly, now them put out the report. Well, we'll begin talk about this matter them one by follow. Welcome to the show. We could begin look them one by follow. We'll keep the juice for later in the day. Now, 8 operatives of the Agune Chamber security outfit involved in the brutal assault and public stripping of a female National Youth member, core member, NYC member, Miss Jennifer Elebo, have been arrested. They have been arrested. Meanwhile, as a matter of fact, this incident don't be today. Okay, long July, now this thing happened. See, so If not be say this air hostess stripping naked, stripping in follow woman naked matter come out, come make them make them public. Not be smart. If you not even hear the matter at all. Now this comfort man say matter, now you come make this matter come be public. It don't happen since 3 weeks ago. Now, if you remember, say video of an incident where BC happened trend yesterday, well, of a female youth corps member where BC the operators of the local vigilante been the harassed, beat anyhow, and all that. Now, as they provide the update on the matter, the special advisor to Governor Chukwuma Soludo for community security, Ken Emma Kai, contact today Wednesday, say the government has terminated the services of the operatives that are involved in the matter. According to him, he said the government acted swiftly after receiving reports of the incident. He noted that the operatives would be handed over to the police for further investigation and prosecution. Wait, let people call this, excuse me, Professor Soludo. Did they have to take the intervention of social media for you to know, say you go do something will happen since? Now when social media don't come, now it be say go fit can't do something about them. Now I want you to watch a video where the lawyer was narrating the incident. One of the lawyer to one of the ladies, they narrate the lawyer to the NYSC member, by the way, they narrate the incident. How they drag this girl in the pool of her own blood after stripping her naked to the car. That means it didn't end in that video.
Which we wouldn't want to release to the public. Now we're just playing, following the matter as it goes, we see how it goes. But honestly, which we wouldn't want to release to the public. Now, and we're just playing, following the matter as it goes, we see how it goes. But honestly, you could see it was gory. It was really horrible. It was really, really horrible. Jennifer was absolutely naked. She was stripped naked, dragged in the pool of her own blood into the vehicle. The other guys, they had to follow to see to ensure that she's protected.
So, Mr. Honor,
and that's how they got to their secretariats.
So, we had
Okay, all right. That's not the account of the lawyer of the young lady will be copper concerning the matter will happen. But then he still explain more. He say, in fact, say the men were masked with guns. They forced the ladies, not only her they involved though, but her own icon, the video show pass. Say they forced them, open their door without any means of identifying themselves, saying they be security people, seize their gadgets and threaten to rape and kill them if they make anyhow, if they talk anyhow. Now waiting the lawyer like this, they talk. See, Cyrus Ono, now they talk this one, him be the lawyer. In fact, it go good, make you carry your ear here, and when you be say carry your own mouth, they narrate the incident to the ladies and face. Here, I'm on television for the time.
All right, again, thank you very much, and I really want to thank channels and every other media outlet that has really shed light into this horrible event. As you said, rightly noted, I had the privilege to listen and watch the interview from you had with the special advisor to the governor on community security matters, and of course the police PPR. It's quite unfortunate how they would twist the facts as it happened, the facts, and try to make them play this whole thing. But as you said, the lady in question, and not just the lady, they all six of the coppers, I represent them. And the story is consistent, and they have video evidence to that effect. On that very day, they were in their lodge, charging their devices, and two of them were teachers marking scripts and doing their school assignments. Where these men suddenly they were barging on the door, and Jennifer in question was trying to open the door, and they just kicked the door in. Kicked the door and barged in, and it almost hit her face. And everybody was scared. These are very, very young people. They were scared. And these men in question were masked. Most of them were masked on mufti with guns. So you could imagine how scared these young kids were. And they were trying to inquire, who are you guys, please? Who are you? Why would you just barge into the door? And they said, who are you? All of you, come with us. And they were trying to inquire, who are you people? And they wouldn't identify themselves. They didn't give any identification. And they were just saying, come down, come with us, come to us. You're all thieves. You're all Yahoo people. What are you people doing here? Come with us. And they were trying to identify themselves that we are not Yahoo people. Well, we don't know what you're talking about. We are coppers. They brought their ID cards. They were even showing them, because of course it was their room, and they were showing them their uniform and documents and all of those things. And they said, it's not possible we just make up these things. We are actually coppers, and this is a coppers lodge. They wouldn't get anything. They wouldn't get any of it. And they're trying to push them. And of course, at the end of the day, when they're trying to drag them downstairs, one of the, especially Jennifer, said this was why they actually pounced on her, As she said, she insisted that if you must take us, they had to seize their gadgets. You know, in the act was like a raid. They took their gadgets, their phones, and all of those things. And Jennifer was insisting that, please, if you must take us anywhere, would you allow us call our AGI? Because we don't know who you are. We're not sure. We're not sure who you really are, and we don't know where you're taking us to. Can you please extend us a courtesy to call our AGI? And she said, I will not leave here until you let me call my AGI. And this started molesting her. And of course, one of them met one of the guys and said, "Where this now you do this kind of things, even though people are coppers, now you try to say you can settle. It's not like that. People just rule peace. You know that those kind of language. It means to extort them." But they would not have any of that. And they said, "Okay, please let us call our AGI. We're coppers. We don't have money. We don't have money. So let us call our AGI. I'm sure this whole thing will be resolved if it's money or something you're looking for." But Jennifer kept insisting that we will not leave here. I personally will not leave here until you allow me call my AGI. And that's when they started pouncing on her. And they made comments, derogatory comments that, who are you to speak? You're even a girl. Some of which was spoken in Igbo language. You're even a lady to who gives you the right to speak to us and to speak to us. And they started beating her. And so she said, "Okay, please, let me change it to something appropriate. Let me put on pants. Let me put on pants, trousers. What I'm putting on is not too nice. I don't even know where I'm going to." And they said, "Oh, that thing you're trying to cover, we will see today. We will molest you, we will beat you up, we will rape you, kill you and dump you, and nobody could say anything." That is what they said. Nobody can say anything. So it was really, really terrible. And that's how they pounced on her. You see, if you noticed, it's quite sad because one of them was in the bathroom where they barged into the room and they were not able to get his own phone. So this was the guy that was able to record them. Now, if you noticed, these guys were so passionate. They were so into the molestation and the harassment of this girl that they couldn't even notice that something very close to them was taking video to let you know how evil, how intentional, how deliberate they were in molesting this young lady. And while they were doing that, some of the guys, there are about four guys there, they tried to intervene to say, please. And if you know, another part of the video, which was uploaded by the Haven 360 Foundation, they've been immensely helpful in this matter. And you could see that one of the guys were like trying to tell, "Please, will you please stop? That's a girl, will you stop?" And they cocked the gun at him. And one of them chased him with gun. One of the security operatives chased him with gun and said, "If anybody else speaks, if anybody talks, they are going to kill the person." So it was only one particular girl. There's another lady who was now insisting that, "Please, she's a lady, please, she's a lady." And that's why they started attacking her. To they pistol whipped her, used guns on her to whip her, to beat her, to use sticks. You can see on her leg. Use sticks on her body, on her lips. One of them even punched her because she was the only lady that wanted to speak out. So it was not even just on this girl, it was on the persons, this Jennifer and this particular girl who spoke out that they dealt with. Now, of course, we have all the videos. For some of them are very, very gory, which we wouldn't want to release to the public now, and we're just following the matter as it goes. We see how it goes. But honestly, you could see it was gory. It was really horrible. It was really, really horrible. Jennifer was absolutely naked. She was stripped naked, dragged in the...
Now, this is beyond horrible. A lot of people don't react to this conversation. Peter Obi don't react to the conversation, explaining how bitter Indy about the matter and the fact saying he owns states, Anambra State, now you don't turn a place like this. And a lot of people they expect say, "Oh, why is it that the governor did not take appropriate action immediately? Why you get to wait, make it be say this thing can't go viral for something where don't happen since? Why you get to wait, make it go viral before it be say go even talk or take any decision at all?" Some of those videos, unfortunately, I cannot play because of YouTube policies here, because they go flag them down immediately and perhaps attack the accounts. But it is very, very bad. Now, the police, let me see if there is a video here that we can just play very quickly. So it just...
I saw that video for the first time yesterday on TikTok, and I won't tell you, as a father of a daughter and a husband to a wife, that
All right, so this is another guest on Channels Television's Breakfast Show also reacting to the incident.
That I felt that humanization that youth copper was subjected to. What is our offense? She was serving her country. And people who claim, and I think the governor of Anambra owed Nigerians an explanation. You are the chief security officer of that state. I saw a BBC pidgin a response by his special advisor on community affairs. Do you know that a thing like that can create a civil war if that person is not from that state? You don't treat a human being like that. Just as I mentioned earlier, The eggshell rule in law says you take a victim as you find him. The way and manner she was attacked, it was a case of attempted murder by people who claim to be security personnel. We talk about unknown gunmen in the southeast. Those people were unknown gunmen, dressed in mufti. You are pursuing, was she a cultist? And even the law does not allow you to do that. Section 36 of, 6 of our constitution says, every person, 5, I beg your pardon, every person accused of a criminal offense is presumed to be innocent until his guilt is proven. And even section 35 talked about dignity of a human person. That lady was not properly treated. And if I were a member of our family, we will bring a fundamental rights action against the Anambra State government, including the Oguneba group under their watch. We were asking for 5 billion naira. You don't treat a human being like that, unprovoked. So I think the governor of Anambra should explain to Nigerians what has happened. Because these people, they are not vigilante. They are criminals. They are animals. They don't deserve to even bear arms. This is a democracy. Section 14 sub 2 of the Constitution says the security and welfare of the people is the primary purpose of government. In that area, the Anambra State governor has failed. And I think he has to explain to Nigerians, because that is not just an injury to that lady or to core members in Nigeria, but to the collective sensitivity of women.
All right. So that now another guest on Inside Channel Television only BC video react to the incident earlier today. But make a quickly also let her know, say the police for inside Anambra State don't also react to the matter, and I then can shed light on to say the matter, how long it don't take and waiting ABC happen truly, and how far they don't come into the investigation of the matter we happen. Make you hear the police on Anambra State as it narrates the matter.
Of where a core member was assaulted in Oba community of Idemili South local government. We wish to condemn this act and say it's totally unacceptable and very, very unprofessional of the vigilante operatives. However, the command wants to state some facts clear that this video is not a recent development of the command. It happened sometime last month, and I am aware that there has been investigative proceedings that have been going on in that regard. The command also wished to state that the unavailability of the victim have further stalled the investigative proceedings, because I personally have contact with her, but she said that as soon as she comes into the state, that she will come to the command. While we are waiting for her to come forward to assist us in some of the facts that are clear, I wish to also let the members of the public know that the suspects involved in this particular unprofessional and condemnable acts has been identified. And we are also working with the vigilante, leadership of the vigilante group to make sure that we get justice for this victim. Having said that, I wish to also acknowledge the fact that these vigilante operatives have assisted us in making sure that the stability of the security in the state has been very, very formidable. Let me state another fundamental fact that is very key to this. The Commissioner of Police in the person of CP Ikoyi Orutugu, when he took over as the Commissioner of Police, noted the fact that these vigilante members needed to be trained. And he wrote to the Inspector General of Police, and the Inspector General of Police graciously approved this training and reorientation for these vigilante members. And they were trained. And we are also working with the stakeholders, the leadership of these vigilante members, to make sure that we get justice for this core member. And we wish to also state that assault of any kind is a criminal offense, and the command will not condone it, and we condemn it and make sure that this incident does not happen again. As the operations of the vigilante members are now embellished, we're working with the security operatives in the state to make sure that such incident doesn't happen again.
All right, so you don't hear the Anambra State Police Command as they respond to or react to the matter we happen as they get to do with these youth coppers, the matter. So again, people keep the asking, why did he have to take the Anambra State government this long to take any decision? And then the reaction of the Anambra State person where they work with Oga Soludo about the matter, the way he just reacts like anyhow, like say the thing no matter, he put the blame on the people. People come to talk say, so when I don't know see this matter serious past the way it's serious, I'm gonna make you see as in use parade the officers where they involved Gongo. Whether not true them or I've been at the fake ones, so because people they react to social media saying I lie, not be them be these ones, not be them they this video be this. But this now as they parade them and they make statements after during the parade, they parade them. Watch out. So now they haven't
23rd of July 2025, we received the
I think
report that
23rd,
the
the parade
operatives
of
of
July.
Udogashi, Agoneshemba in Idemili South local government area, in the exercise of the operations in Oba community, went into a compound on the pursuit of some suspected cultists. And in the process, they assaulted some youth corpers. So upon that report, we immediately on that same day, we arrested the operatives because that act was totally outside the purview of our mandate. And the act itself is condemnable. So we arrested them on the 23rd of July 2025. And here I say. Then on the same 23rd of July, we got in touch with the corpers, especially the two of them, that one of them is now in the online trading video online. So we got in touch with them that same 23rd. Then took them to the hospital for medication, and we paid the hospital bills. On the 24th, and we told the corpers, first and foremost, we obtained statements from these suspects, and equally obtained statements from the corpers. And we told the corpers the next step we were to take, which was to hand them over to police for investigation. However, the corpers, especially this particular one on the video that is trending, with her parents, somebody who called and said he was the father, pleaded with us that for the sensitive nature of that video, that they wouldn't want the matter, they wouldn't want us to hand them over to police for prosecution. And in their own word, that it will go a long way to be against the lady in question, because, as I said, because of the sensitive nature of it. And because there's nowhere, according to them, we can proceed to court to prosecute these people without the evidence. And they wouldn't want the video trending. In fact, they went ahead to plead that any person with the video should delete it. Coming from them, we agreed to that. And there and then, they listed out some of the things they claimed were damaged, including laptop, phones, and other things. And we paid. We paid for all those things, agreed with them, all of us. I asked them over and over again that the proper thing for us to do is for us to hand them over to the police for further investigation and prosecution. But they, the corpers and their family members, vehemently opposed to that, insisting on the negative impact it will have on the corpers. That was what happened about that. So, and since then, because we couldn't proceed with their prosecution immediately, we kept them because we have our own code of conduct. So they have been facing our own internal disciplinary measures. As I speak to you, they have been on suspension since July. They haven't been receiving salaries. They haven't been on duty. In fact, since July to today, one can describe them as not being members of the security outfit. We kept them within our reach to ensure that, because we told the family that anytime you are ready, you are willing, they'll take them to court. So that's the position. And right now, as you've seen them, in further demonstration of our openness and our readiness to be fair to everybody, we are going to take them now, with or without the girl and members of our family. We are going to take them to the police and hand them over to the police. That is what we are about doing now. And this is the essence of bringing them out so that everybody will see them. We are not shielding anybody. Because some people have been insinuating, oh, somebody is trying to sweep this under the carpet. That's it. In further demonstration, that is not what we are doing. There is no scapegoats in what we are doing. And the governor of Anambra, Mr. Governor Soludo, is not interested. He has not sent us out to molest anybody. The core mandate of this outfit is to complement the federal security agencies in the provision of protection of lives and properties in Anambra State. Our job, our duty is for security of lives and properties of Anambra. We are not here, and everybody, whether Anambra indigenous or anybody living and doing business in Anambra, is protected. Our job is to protect everybody, and we want to assure the Anambra and everybody that once you are in Anambra, Udogashi Agonechemba is not a group that is set out to intimidate anybody. And we keep calling our people, anytime you see any of our operatives going outside their mandate, please bring the complaints to us, and you can be sure that we are going to handle the matter to your satisfaction. And a few people or some people that have brought their complaints to this office, I am sure they got satisfaction. So that is it, gentlemen.
Sorry. Let me ask you this.
All right, for purposes of clarity and for avoidance of doubt, this is a note of warning to other operatives, other personnel of Escalation and Dogash. Any operative, any of our operatives that goes against the code of conduct and is involved in any act that is outside the mandate will be arrested and prosecuted. There is nothing, I repeat, there is nothing like scapegoat. We are not shielding anybody, we are not hiding anybody. Everybody wants our members, our personnel, our operatives to operate, to function in line with the tenets of the law.
All right, so you don't hear them as EB say, then they explain the matter. But a lot of people they talk saying no, something that they add up for this conversation. I no go like put smart for inside this matter today. I would like to drop on a thought and an opinion. What you wanna think about the explanation so far from the Anambra State government concerning this matter? Did they handle the matter well enough? As a prof, wait, this is something where it is a Professor Chukwuma Soludo handle this matter well. It is a handle them well, especially being say now in operatives gone and then cause this wahala where they happen. Do you think he handled it well? And did he have to take them this long to parade the people? We make even so the man say they parade there, they talk say people they talk say they'll be the real people saying are fake people and all that. These people said there is somebody people who did that video. All these are questions so say are they ask based on waiting people they also ask concerning the matter. What time go reach? Begin drop your thoughts and your reactions order. I will still call us sharply, make you put mouth for the matter where they grant as it take be. But talking about harassment and intimidation and all of that. So yesterday Shawore gave updates on waiting get to do with Raye matter. Remember Raye, the young lady where Ibi say criticize Tinubu administration say they had, and how Ibi say then quickly PM stop her and when they don't give her discharge certificate. And Shawore and her lawyer in be off from Effiong, don't they try make case for her to make sure say then give her discharge certificate because they extend her youth service. Well, Shawore then go now. So I think they give up this. According to Ramisi, yesterday we returned to the National Youth Service Corps headquarters to follow up on our letter demanding that the Director General, Brigadier General O.O. Nafiu, release Ushie Rita, that is Raye's Ugwamaye's discharge certificate. Now, instead of granting access to see the DG or granting us access to see the DG, Nigerian army officers, a tagged Nigerian army, deployed at the premises, harassed us simply for exercising our rights to document our movement with video recordings. In addition, all senior officials, including the DG, conveniently instructed their staff to tell them that they were not on seats. So then tell them, just like when my daddy said I should tell you that he's not at home. That kind of incident. So that's why he is narrating matter. Now, after persistent effort, the registration office on the DG's floor finally admitted that our letter submitted by Barrister Inihibian Effiong is still being processed. We will not relent. We will return to the NYSC headquarters until justice is done and Raye receives her rightful discharge certificate without further delay. We'll be back now so EU stop. Now make I show you the video of the harassment and intimidation where be say then go through for NYSC headquarters because of this matter. You go no say wahala need the end for Nigeria at all. Anybody who then give small power like take the power.
Yes. Because that's 7 days ago, right? Yes, sir.
7 days today.
7 days. You dey fear camera, they do batting. Wait. Don't block him. Don't block him, please. Don't block him.
Wait now.
What is the matter now?
Yeah, officer. Sorry, sir. Please hold on.
Yes.
Stop video.
It's him I'm videoing, not you. It's him. It's him. Don't worry. It's my principal, not you. Yeah. It's my principal. So I know you properly. It's my principal.
Calm down.
It's affecting we.
It doesn't affect you. It doesn't. This is not the Nigeria Army headquarters. This is NYSC now.
How does it affect you? I know you properly.
How does it affect you?
You can come in anytime. This video ring is affecting us.
I'm videoing my own movement.
This is
I'm taking a video tape of my movement at the NYSC headquarters. How's that a problem for you?
It's not his fight. It's my leader, not you. Officer, look, did you see me? I put camera on you, not you now. It's not on you. It's on him. It's on him. You can call into the
office. What's the point you want to make? What's the question?
So came with video.
No. So, let me ask you: is it a crime? Is it written anywhere around here that videos are not allowed within the NYSC premises? Is it written anywhere here?
They do. They have the law.
So go and bring your boss that is implementing the law.
Sorry, what's the law?
Since you don't seem to know the law.
Now I'm a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. I'm here with a lawyer. There's no law that says I cannot do a video recording at the NYSC headquarters.
So that's why we're here. There's no force here. We intend to cover our movement here, and that's why we're covering our movement. That's not a problem.
Okay.
So this video. Why are you making it an issue?
It has not. This has nothing to do with you.
We're videoing ourselves.
Yes. And this one does not affect you in any way.
No. It's my principal.
I don't want to see it.
It's my principal. No, you are not. I promise you. Come and see it now. It's my principal.
No. You want to be inside? No question.
No, we don't want to be inside.
That's why he's putting his head in front of me now. You want to be inside? You want to be in the video? You want to be famous? That's what I see.
You are not there. Allow him. Let's go there.
You are obstructing my movement.
No, he's not.
At the national headquarters of the NYSC.
No, you not be inside.
This
It's
obstruction
like
of
this
movement.
now.
And you know you are
not
supposed
in
to
the
do that.
video.
Yes.
These are common patrimony.
Yes. This is a federal parastatal now. Why are you? Why don't you tell them to write out there that no video tape allowed at the headquarters of the NYSC? Tell them.
You are snapped. This one is snapped. No, nobody.
No. There's no need to be apologizing to anybody. Okay, we are snapping you because we get snapped everywhere we go.
Why you see, officer? I don't like the way you
that
are doing
person
it.
at the headquarters here.
Who can we talk
attend
to?
us.
Now.
Instead of so bring the person instead of all this conversation about
You are making more mountain out of.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, sir. You're opposite.
So where can we see it?
Don't worry. This is our office.
Your procedure is that nobody can use video.
Yes.
Where is it written?
You can't say yes to that.
Don't say yes to that.
You are just covering.
He's a lawyer. No.
I know him now. This is from Bayelsa now. This one is from Ondo State. He's our brother now. Are you not from Bayelsa?
Not from Bayelsa.
It's not from Bayelsa.
Your lawyer.
But our leader has plenty lawyers. So you want to?
People like to create on
honestly, sin. You are creating sin now.
Okay, wait.
Don't touch me. You are not allowed to do that. Don't touch me.
Please don't touch him, please.
Good afternoon. We want to see this, but the person is not here. I want to see whomever can attend to us on behalf of
Okay, and attend to you on behalf of Alright, can you sign it,
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Please, please go outside. Every video you are doing, you are video. Please go outside. But they also should.
We have just been asked to go to the 6th floor. Are you the director of NYSC?
See, we've gotten a tag.
So we have. We are given a tag. We are supposed to see the director of special duties. Are you the director of special duties?
I can direct you. Stop this video.
It's not you now, it's my principal.
And then you're not supposed to go there. Stop there. You're not supposed to go there.
We have been given the directive to go and see somebody. You are overreaching. Say the tag.
Stop all this.
Say the tag.
Stop this video.
Okay. Stop the video.
It's not like if you want to call me. The video is not okay. Then
All right, so I don't see part of that conversation where BC happened, the long drama where BC happened. But one thing where I could like ask and say, why BC Nigerian security operatives didn't like make you record them when they do anything? I mean, what is really wrong? Is it not within your right for you to record? By right, themselves they're not supposed to wear body cam so that themselves go fit the cover waiting they happen. So that in case whether the thing where they report about them are lie, at least they go fit no saying a lie about them. So why is this such a big deal if you be say you cover in Nigerian security operatives? If it be say they are clean, what thing they do clean? The reason I air this thing and make it be say we also continue to make case for that young lady because the only wrong we should do now because of say she criticize say the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't make life difficult for Nigerians. That's the only thing she's done wrong. And I'm waiting make it be like say they victimize her like this and they make sure that she don't go collect her NYSC certificate. Make you watch the remaining part of that conversation.
It's not like if you want to call me, the video is not okay, then they will be able to get inside.
Who will not be able to get inside?
Then your partner, they will not be.
Who is going to get inside?
Only you.
Why? No, you can't. You can't tell me.
No, but you don't have the point now. We doesn't use camera in the office. Bros. We doesn't use camera in the office. Okay, sir. Stop it. Stop.
Process.
So they are not processed.
Bros, I'm telling you this. So.
They are not
Bros,
processed.
I'm telling you this. Stop that. Bros, stop that.
Please don't get my face. Please.
I'm telling you.
Why people always afraid of camera?
No, why? We don't use camera in the office. We don't use camera in the office.
You just.
I'm telling you this.
He just.
No. What you people are doing, it's not right. How can you go to office like that?
All these people that are discussing with that camera.
Office camera. You are not the person. No one will just come outside. Office camera. You
are his employee. You are his employee. You pay him his taxes. You are his employee. You is tax to pay your salary. All of you don't know.
What kind of country is it? Tell me. Even Washington, they are carrying them.
To go and see somebody. You are overreaching. See the tag.
Stop all this.
See the tag.
Stop this video.
Okay. Stop it.
It's not like if you wanted to call me, the video is not come. Okay. Then you will be able to get inside.
Who will not be able to get inside?
What? Your partner will not.
Who is going to get inside?
Only you.
Why?
Go inside.
No, you can't. You
Then
can't
they
tell
are
me.
made a video left and front and back. You're not supposed to enter.
You said we should all be good.
No.
So we are not supposed to enter because we videotaped the NYSC.
All these things has been recorded. You know that.
Yes.
You know that.
We have to be on record because of what you are doing. And you know you are not supposed to do what you are doing.
Okay.
You are not preventing us from carrying out
My friend, you're
illegitimate
overreaching your
business.
No, there's a limit to your own decision in this matter.
Sir,
Your duty is to maintain peace and security. In short, you have no business entering the NYSC Secretariat headquarters to do what you are doing. You are not a policeman, you are not a member of the Nigerian Police Force, you are not a civil defense officer. You have no right to come here and harass innocent citizens who are here for civic responsibilities and duties. You have no right to stop us from entering this place. You have no right to access us here. So you understand my saying? So just calm down and vacate the road. So wait, sir. I've been shift. Enter the you're wearing uniform. I just told you. Because you're wearing uniform. Because you're wearing the Nigerian army. See now, I've told you. Enter now. See the enter now. See the enter. You don't have right to enter
here. That this NHS thing, you are trying to shift narrative. Okay.
It doesn't matter. Somehow they have to take a decision. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Yes.
Officer.
How's everybody now? Now, well done. Good afternoon.
All right,
Yes.
so I just quickly
People have already arrived here.
Most Nigerians they behave. When small power like this touch their hands, the way we BC would always act. They can imagine how Nigerian military operatives act when inside that video we BC Shawari put out, and it's really very sad because it be like say small power will enter our hand. We don't talk to a lot of the man who have been waiting they call up. All right, make we enter inside another matter. Now, speaking about social media and other things that get to do with social media, did you know that the Nigerian government has closed down about 597,057 social media accounts now across different social media accounts. Now, the accounts were removed, they say, because of offensive content and violations of the code of practice by users of social media platforms such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, this was disclosed in the Code of Practice 2024 compliance report submitted to the government by promoters of interactive computer service platforms such as Google, Microsoft, and TikTok, among others. So the Code of Practice was issued jointly by the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, and the National Broadcasting Commission. They don't enter social media. The 2024 report is titled Code of Practice 2024 Compliance Report, highlights social media platforms' efforts on online harm protection. So a statement released today Wednesday by the spokesperson for NITDA, Hadiza Omar, said a total of 58,909 yeah, a total of 58,909,112 offenses or accounts, were documented, taken down from various groups. However, the government agency commended Google, Microsoft, and TikTok for what they call their continued compliance with the code of practice for interactive computer service platforms, internet intermediaries, and they also noted. Now, part of what they noted, they said about 754,692 registered complaints were registered. Were received rather. Now, the NIDA spokesperson added that 420,439 pieces of content were removed totally from social media and re-uploaded following appeals by users. Now, the compliance reports provides valuable insight into the platform's efforts to address user safety concern in line with the code of practice and the platform's community guidelines. So the submission of these reports, according to them, marks a significant step towards fostering a safer, responsible digital environment for Nigerian users. While some Nigerians are seeing it as a way to gag Nigerians, because say so many things, terrestrial radio and television stations need a fee carrier, and social media now don't be like a very a safer place for people to disseminate, share information. Right now, when they don't start this clamp down on social media accounts now, how will they now be able to carry such reports? How will people be able to disseminate information without fear of the fact that they will push down their social media handles? If they put you down today, you open tomorrow. How many people get that energy? If I'm quoting them now, they say we remain committed to working with industry players, civil society, and everybody to make sure we make social media safe. People don't talk, say, government won't begin bring this their cyber security law now, gradually enter inside social media. So that go fit just post anything maybe say you want post on social media without you being clamped down, or without your account being shut down, or without you being fished out, or one thing or the other. Now the level now where they go, because as we speak to you, 13 million accounts, 13 million plus accounts, now they don't shut down. 13 million plus accounts, now they don't shut down so far. Now they don't shut down so far. And you could just the one that say, to what end? What did they do? Well, why it is admissible that there are some accounts that really carry some very annoying content, or content where be say no suppose where they not supposed carry, based on the fact that those contents are against the guideline of the platforms them, such platforms the way be say they operate or when they use upload them. But how about people we know, go against any guideline, and maybe Nigerian government just say, see this particular report, I won't put on that. I can tell you so many videos I have been looking from social media that you cannot even see because it gets something to do with one government official or the other. You can't find those videos anywhere again. You can't find them. If I begin to mention them, it will shock you. If you search for those videos across social media, there are some videos about things you get to do with some of your government officials now. If you Google them, put anyhow, search across all social media platforms. If you don't see those videos again for internet, this now part of that process. Now, what people they talk, but then a part of the process of ensuring, say, they begin clean up social media space from things and what they know say would be harmful to them. Is this the process? That's what some people are saying. Why some people see it as a way of ensuring, say, they sanitize the environment, make everybody behave like say then get sense. Well, I would like to take your thoughts and reaction on this matter. But Moku Waka enter inside other matter very quickly. Nigerian government, as they consider to review upwardly the salaries of political office holders. Nigerian people don't they talk say they no agree, they no agree for that matter. I bring on that matter yesterday, but Nigerians see the report say they no one year at all. Say if they go do that one and say why if they say they go peg the monthly current minimum wage at 70,000 naira? Why if they say they go put minimum wage at 70,000 naira? Why? If it be say they won't increase their own salary, say they no go agree at all. Then we'll move on to other issues very, very quickly as time they go. So now, activists and former, of course, Omo Yele already don't come again. This time around, say the report will come out earlier in the week. Talk say then go begin. DSS go begin screen members. That is people will be say they participate for we say they call them now a SAN. For you to be made a SAN, that DSS will have to screen you. And people are saying, excuse me, Why it be say DSS get to screen me to be signed? And people like Shawore, they don't come talk, but they come talk say, it be like say they won't finish Nigeria pata pata pata. In fact, he say now Department of State Services now done the plan screening of new senior advocates of Nigeria. He say Nigeria don't finish pata pata. This one now as the be say report can show say the Department of State Services don't be involved in screening SAN members because even a particular lawyer will be SAN to come out come talk say wait, the judiciary they separate, don't get anything to do with the executive. So anybody where they under the executive no suppose get hand anyhow or get power over how they use nominate or get people for inside the judiciary. So that kind of thing, if it happen, it no make sense at all because what they just they do now to make sure say then kukuma clip the wings of the judiciary so that they no go fit operate successfully. And that one it mean batting well for inside the government. Now before we enter in some wicked matter and other matters we get to do with security, make I sharply tell on the drama we happened today as Nigeria go visit way day for Tokyo for inside the Japan or the TICAD 9 or TICAD 9, depending on how you call them. So the federal government currently right now of Nigeria, they face a lot of backlash. You go the one that say, wait till make they face backlash. I go show you the basketballs whether they give your federal government of Nigeria. Because people can't they vex, they thought say, come, why must our own case be different? Wait till happen. We come our own life different. Why must our own case be different? Federal government of Nigeria. Our own matter. See Nigeria boots. See Nigeria boot for the Tokyo 9. See Nigeria boot. See Nigeria boot empty. Nobody did there. But that of other countries, people did there. They say, waiting happen. Nigerians only on a waka come. Why on a thing is they like this? So the federal government is currently under the under fire online after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his entourage left the Nigerian booth at the ongoing Tokyo International Conference on Africa Development TICAD unmanned, prompting random participants turned volunteers to step in for the country. In fact, some people step in for inside the country, don't be saying a lie. In fact, now one of the people who even step in for the country, now tweet them. And as they tweet them, now federal government, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, get mind, respond to them. And people can say, wait. Event start today will be Wednesday. And event go end on Friday. And which day on a plan to open on a booth really? Which day on a plan to open her booth? This is one of the representatives we even get to face Nigeria. You can see her tweet and her comment that she made under there. I'm coming, I'm going to show you video. Let's take it one step at a time. I'm coming. So, a particular social media user, Idris Ayodele Bello, first of all, he bring the matter come ground. As he bring the matter come ground, he say, in there for Tokyo 2019, or say, make a look for that in tweet, make a put them up exactly as in use put them up so that when I go see them. You know, say, they say, Lisa, don't one person saying a Python, they become, make it not be like saying my mouth only on for here. Yeah, that's his tweet here. When into come. And he say, me no be one of those who like to tweet about waiting concern Nigeria or make it not be like say it always talk down about a country away from Congo. So you know they like to tweet about Nigerian matter all the time. But see this one pain now, me pain and gone. Say now waiting make it talk about them. So as he carried the matter today Wednesday, he say in review say he was prompted to take charge of the Nigerian booths and attend to visitors after foreigners kept asking him why the stand was without a representative. Saying that people from other countries they ask and say, excuse me, Oga, why Nigerian stand don't get a single representative? Excuse me, Oga, why Nigerian guy? So as they don't in Japan, upon all the folks who probably got ESTA code for coming to Japan. Now so you talk. Only God knows how many Japanese folks have asked me about the unmanned boots, seeing my dressing as a Nigerian. So ashamed, I have to now designate myself as honorary consul and taking over the booth to engage visitors. In a follow-up post, he also added that I have now answered questions ranging from solid minerals to housing to landmines to manufacturing to automobiles. No time to even ask ChatGPT because everything just happened too quick. Thanks for the residual knowledge from investing. So Mr. Bellows claims claims were later confirmed by another attendant of the conference, Ola Brown, where I posted her on quickly, which she also put them up on Twitter. I thought say I had an interesting time manning the Nigerian booth today with Idris. Unfortunately, the booth was left unstaffed by the Nigerian public sector team, but we still had engaging conversations with academics, private business owners, and NGOs who asked great questions about Nigeria. Now, And as expected, the story sparked outrage across social media. And people come dey vex, say, wetin happen? Nigeria, must una matter be like this? Everything we're concerned on must still dey like this every time. Why must we do our things every time? Like say we know what I do, we don't even know what we dey do. Must our matter be like this every time? So, and I saw them carry them as the matter they go like that. Now, so the Nigerian, what do they call them? Commission, be the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, come raise matter, begin carry the matter to come begin talk their own. Come talk say contrary to things where people they talk say these things they empty, their boots they empty. Say their boots not they empty. Say them plan to start to officially launch their boots by tomorrow Thursday. Meanwhile, every other participant, every other place, every other country, their own day on from today. Why it be say Nigeria get to wait? Why it be say Nigeria get to wait? Every other people boots they attended to. Why it be saying that Nigeria get to wait? In fact, now you waiting people can't answer them. Other booths from other countries were opened, but you want to open your own booths a day after. That is on Thursday. God forbid. We imagine how much went into budget for the trip. How many people you marked under attendees and delegates. Not one person could be on the booths. Not one on the day of the event. Again, who is surprised? Definitely not me. I saw this person tweet Salako. That is yeah. So he said, if it works in Nigeria, it is definitely a mistake. Any howness, brokenness, and outright nonchalance is Nigerian administrative will. Twin. I saw you talk. You don't reach like that, but not the only way be say comment for inside this matter. Plenty people can't comment for the matter. You get to see some of the reactions then, and I've also show you the reaction of the Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So people can't be vexed. Say, come, Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then do honor like this. Why be so that the two take on our own things then differently? Why? In fact, people come and tell and say, time to delete your tweet. Event starts Wednesday, the end of Friday. See one on the say on one launch on our own. Abiona needs special unveiling. Maybe somebody could cut the ribbon. Somebody can't even be like say person will hold the scissors to cut the ribbon, no they around. So they wait, make the person come so that they could fit officially cut the ribbon. But does he have to be this way? That now waiting people to talk. It must be like this. Must our own things they different every time? Must it day like this? See now, must it day like this? People come they talk, they give statistics. So we'll talk, say we needed to be in this because we increase on our federal direct foreign direct investment. But even at that, Nigeria don't record the lowest foreign direct investment. The lowest, so you don't ever record at this administration. This year, the lowest. And that one supposed to even prompt them to say, oh, may we do quick. Or see the statistics that the person give on foreign direct investment. It's supposed to prompt them, make them talk, say, oh, because of that, we really want even attend this event so that you go quick or make we attract the kind of foreign direct investment we need. But no, instead of this to prompt or push the Nigerian authorities to make sure so they do their thing, instead, you even make them even kukuma relax. Anyhow. Say that kind of thing they good. When it be so other people they push, say you can see the reactions from people. Anyway, back to my new job. Okay, now the person will put on like this with this. In fact, he even yap then join says, Shebi, I won't open the thing after it be. In fact, when I won't open or launch on our own, when it be so I go fish and balance way do I've been waiting because people will come to come do business. They don't already talk to people from the first day of the event. Why do you have to wait till the second day? A whole giant of Africa. You had countries like Cameroon, you had other countries there. Make I quickly go play you that video set, make you see, hear the complaint where BC people really make. And it was really very annoying to hear some of this complaint from Nigeria. Can't be like say Nigeria know they ever this serious or anything. I'm gonna make you go.
So this is the country stand where you have all the African countries at the card 9. You can see different countries, Cameroon showcasing itself. You can see Togo, you can see Senegal. I've been going around, right? So Senegal, Sierra Leone, Republic. You can see all the books are, you can see Sierra Leone. And then you come to Guinea. And then you come to the giant of Africa. And there's 0 people there, 0. Not one, 0. But all the people that left Nigeria on your plane, not a single person is many span of the biggest country on the continent. Every other country is represented and how people manage their stand. Then come to our own Nigerian stuff, and there's nobody. Everybody just start coming here asking, not the single person manage the stand. Very, very disappointing as usual. Very, very disappointing. So this is the country stand where you have all the African countries at the card 9. You can see different countries, Cameroon showcasing the
Right, so and I don't see as the Oga will be post this thing, Oga Idris Bello use complain well bitterly about the matter, but if like say all in complain, enter inside the ear of Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs here at all, because themselves they can't play on the defense for inside the matter. They talk say no, say contrary to waiting people they talk say they never open their boots, say this one are waiting them go do. If they see the complain where BC people don't get on top of the matter, people don't they complain, people don't they talk say Nigeria must our own things always be different. Why must we do our things this way? Waiting they do us, waiting be our problem. Well, the matter too tough for they see at a situation at a point when inside our life, say we don't look and say, oh, and say this administration don't make much well on the kind of foreign direct investment we say they don't attract for inside this country. First of all, they tell us about 30 billion naira and $30 billion. Now they don't attract into the government. But the statistics they show different. I think earlier in the year, tell us the first quarter of this year, saying that only about I think we discussed this that time. Earlier in the year, saying that only about 1.08 billion dollars now would attract, and will be about the fourth for inside Africa to attract that kind of money, because countries like Egypt and all that, they are ahead of us in terms of foreign direct investment. And considering say our president don't make much more travel past the heads of those countries, and we be say they top us for foreign direct investment, or for the expect say our own FDI for even they much more than these countries them. But at the end of the day, we are just that down at the for the receiving end of foreign direct investment. And this kind of event like this, even though some people they look and say now events will be say the president can as well just send representatives to go from Ministry of Foreign Affairs and other top ministries like mines, not solid minerals and all those other ministries to go represent. And why must you have to go? Because as the president they go, it cost Nigeria much more money. It cost Nigeria much money. But even as he say, okay, people say, okay, we could leave. I mean, be the number one marketer of Nigeria, so make it go market Nigeria. So even as they leave and make it go market Nigeria, the market is not going to be marketable enough. You know, the market, because how can you go on the day of the event, gone way, be say the first day we put the launch a particular thing, that day, be say people the full pass, and people they get interest pass. How do you not plan to launch or to open your own booths on the second day? How do you make decisions like that? People can't even laugh or say, we don't carry the Nigerian African mountain thing, enter Oyibo people their matter and all that. Well, we could leave that matter, go enter the gist of the matter. Time don't reach. It's almost 1 hour into the show, so I go soon open phone lines. We're gonna put mad for this matter with the ground. So make we enter the matter we get to do with Oga and Wike, as reported by West African Weekly. Not precious in you. As I make a talk again, as reported by who? West African Weekly, not precious in you. So there's this exclusive by West African Weekly about Oga and Wike and in family. How Nyesom Wike wife used to be a registered Democrat for inside the United States, and how it be say $2 million worth of mansion where in get in use in wife named Maxam. According to this report, now sit down and chillax. Let's give you this because this matter go shock you, not be smarting. So for an exclusive report, where it be say West African Weekly tag exclusive, Wike hides 2 million Florida mansion under wife and children's names. Documents expose wife as registered U.S. Democrat. That's so they put on bump for inside the report there. Now the headline be that they show the wife now just to George. In fact, appeal court judge right now. I should be okay. We could go further, go read this conversation, because if you see from that report, so if you see them put out there, you go see potential occupants of the house. A very in commot in own name, kia commot. A very chin some Wike. Jasmine Adeze Nyesom Wike, Joachim Nyesom Wike, Jordan Nyesom Wike. Now the people that we name their name they inside there. He commote his own name, kia for inside the matter. According to the report by West Africa Weekly. Now, You know what thing go happen? I go read them with their own math. So you see, they use put the report from A to Z. Then before I go put anything of my own, you know, so I don't like to put Jara for inside this matter. So now gossip I carry cup, now I go carry give on her. Now, damning U.S. public records, according to West African Weekly, obtained by West African Weekly, have revealed that Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Nyesom Ezebo Wike and former governor of Rivers State, will be saying the same person, secret, that is Nicodemously, hidishly, give me the grammar, holdingly, acquired a $2 million Florida mansion in March. He never tell March this year, now buy $2 million, and he trusts Nigerian people. If they buy that kind of thing, they pay cash. What is money? What is money? Money na water. They pay cash. Cool down. Acquired a $2 million Florida mansion in March this year, registering it under the names of his children, Joachim, Jasmine, and Jordan, and his wife, Justice Eberechi Wike. Now, records further show that Justice Wike is a registered member of the U.S. Democratic Party, potentially placing her in violation of Nigeria's Judicial Code of Conduct. Because as a Nigerian judicial officer, she not supposed to be partisan at all anywhere. According to the report, she not supposed to be partisan. But according to this report, we show face and the document where be said then carry condom out, say the thing shows say she be registered Democrats for inside United States. And according to the document, the Wike family recently obtained the property located on Spring Creek Lane in Winter Springs, Florida. Oh, my people, where they Florida, we are not there. Make gonna go help us. Make gonna help us. I beg. Make gonna help us verify, because this may just be a lie. You can't tell, Abby. It may just be a lie. So just help us make sure you make nonsense of this claim and tell us the truth matter so that we know. So while you're looking for the truth and the lie, make I tell you more story inside the matter as they use Stockholm and as they take B. So hey, yeah, one start from you can see the site of the house there. Okay. Now going further inside the conversation. They say living at 133 Spring Creek Lane, Winter Spring, Florida, Canada, and there it is. And the location showed the house as today. 133 Spring Creek Lane is a single family property, contains 4,076 square meters of living space, has a lot size of 25,056 square meter, and was built in 1997. It contained 4 bedrooms and is owner occupied. That's his owner's there. 113 Spring Creeks Lane is valued at $2,006,000 and last sold for $535,000 on January 14, 2011, before they cancelled for this 2 million something on 20 for this 2015 for March. Ownership, they say related. Owner occupied, subdivision reserved at a potential occupant. They named them Iberechi some Wike, Jasmine Adeze Wike, Joachim Chibike Wike, different names the way they say they put inside. Okay. Then can't state more. Okay, in fact, the thing shocked me. Okay, so stating more, they now said pricing $2,600,000. Sorry, $2,006,000. Now waiting they put there and they put all the taxes, information, and all that beneath it. But let's go further to the conversation. Now, a West African Weekly source who did not wish to be named revealed that the property was purchased in a private transaction in March 2025. You know, do you hear? It was purchased in a private transaction in March 2025. That was when the property was purchased. In March 2025. Like I just shown up some part of the building, not gonna December. Before I go to show them more documents we get to do with the building. Before I go say, that is it. Yeah, he cited it, yeah. That is it, yeah. And that's reported by West African Weekly. Now, going further, he said with Wike deliberately omitting his own name from the transaction while using the names of his wife and children is an attempt to get, he said, in an attempt to get around questions involving asset disclosure and the source of funds used to purchase the property. According to public records, the Wike's family new U.S. residence is a 2-story mansion built in 1997. sitting on a 4,076 square meter foot lot, complete with a garage and 2 parking spaces. The property is located at 113 Spring Creek Lane, Winter Spring, Florida. Yeah, 32708. Now, so the newly uncovered accusation raises further questions about the conduct of Wike, who was recently implicated in a $3.6 billion FCTA land grab scandal involving his sons, Joachim, given that the total annual salary and allowance of a Nigerian cabinet minister officially comes to just about 7.8 million, because they say their salary are less than 1 million. Now, wait to make they say they will increase them. So if your salary is 1 million, sir, and as a governor, if your salary is just about 1.5 million, just like our president, sir, how did you get money to buy this property? That's the question that they are raising. You understand? Now, that's about $5,000 roughly in a year. Now, it is unclear how Wike obtained over $2 million to purchase the Florida property, which raises serious concerns surrounding illicit enrichment and money laundering, potentially violating Nigeria's Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 by funneling embezzled taxpayers' funds into U.S. real estate. That's what the report carried. Now, the involvement of his wife, Justice Eberechi Wike, also conflicts with the Code of Conduct for Judicial Officers, Rule 1.2 and 5C, which demands strict adherence to ethical standards for judges and the avoidance of all impropriety appearance of impropriety. So, as he be now, your wife now will be say suppose be judicial office holder, now in the gets he gets property. In fact, they say she be a non-member of the Democrats for the Democratic Party for US. She be a registered Democrat for inside United States. How is she a registered Democrat in the United States of America? That's not question where BC people they ask. So remember that Wike was on television yesterday, lambasting Amechi, how Amechi is corrupt, how he did monorail, he did not complete it, how he did this, he did not complete it. But he didn't state perhaps his own side of the corruption, because people say don't accuse him of corruption to say all the what did they call him again? Action governor, been a working governor where they call you say they do. Say now, people will not be me or people talking at still way of siphoning money, because how do you build a flyover from Boricam, Rumola, from Rumola? You build another one by GRA. From GRA Junction, you build for Waterline. From Waterline to Garrison, Abba. How many stone throw be all this? Say all of them are just a way of funneling, of collecting money, or of siphoning money. Now, waiting people. Now, the same thing people don't talk, as they get to do with this ICC where BC built to. So how can you use how many 39 billion to renovate ICC? 39 billion. Even self ICC probably shouldn't talk. Say I see enter the startup place, say no see 39 billion. Say money too much, they're waiting in a 5 billion. Say you not see reach 39 billion inside there. Say I just 5 billion now inside, because who want talk say up to 39 billion they inside that place? How can you say 39 billion is inside that place? Waiting you see will be 39 billion inside that place. That now waiting people they talk. As I said earlier, none of this be my opinion. Now waiting people be say then they talk. But then that one no be say, be say stop anything from happening, because this matter now, you don't get as it take be. And Nigerians don't they para, they talk, say, I beg, not gonna no vex. These are evidences as published by West African Weekly concerning the property and the ownership of the property. But this one go mean anything, because tomorrow I'm gonna go press conference, go tell her what you go tell her, and I go just come out mouth, put another place. Make I even go further with that report to West African Weekly. Because if you remember, just recently, the US mission for Nigeria come talk something, say Nigerian governors, politicians prefer big mansions, buildings, instead of them to invest for education, poverty eradication, and other things. So did they know about this story before they started talking about it? They know about this thing? Could it be? Now, we could go further to the conversation by West African Weekly. Now, public records further reveal that Justice Eberechi Wike is a card-carrying member of the U.S. Democratic Party, which is expressly forbidden by the Code of Conduct of Judicial Officers, Rule 9, Sub 3A, which states that it is not appropriate for a judicial officer to participate in an organization if its objectives are political. That is, it is not appropriate for any judicial officer to participate in any organization if the objective of that organization is to be political, or if its activities are likely to expose the judge to public controversy. Say you're not supposed to partake for that kind of thing. But she's a member of the Democrats. Quoting for that, he also interested to know, say, the US Embassy in Abuja for I think around July, yeah, end of July, and I posted that thing there. We talked about it that night. In July, yeah, posted on their Twitter page criticizing Nigerian public officers for wasteful spending of public funds. It remains unclear how the US government, which purports to oppose financial corruption by Nigerian public officers, could be unaware of potential multi-million dollar real estate money, this kind of money laundering in Florida by a serving Nigerian cabinet member. Then I'm waiting the reports read with this. So talking about this one with the reports read, you see, sometimes I'm waiting make people they talk, say, the government of the abroad, that is the government of the US and UK, so that then they follow the aid and abet corruption for inside Africa. Because if they need the aid and abet corruption for Africa, you know, go fit tell us say you know see that report by the US. Now I published that report that time and we'll talk about them that day. Because if we are not the aid or encourage corruption for Africa, when these people then bring their corrupt money, come, person bring 2 million to buy mansion. Okay, you know, ask him, waiting be your history of making money. I tell us, making give you history of in business. His father was the manager of the many companies. Oh yeah, make you begin them the money. How you use making money? But they will not ask, and you did not ask, or is it perhaps that they don't know? Now, these are questions that Nigerians are asking because Nigerians, when they lament across social media, say, is it that the US embassy or the US mission or the US government, they just be blind to it? Because then the people always sabi do thorough work, they sabi do their due diligence. Is it that they are unaware of all of this? Is it that they are unaware of all of this? Or they know and they deliberately no one do anything about it? These are questions we busy people they ask. I know they side do phone line door open. Make I begin taking our thoughts and reactions on this matter with BC Day Ground. Shapali, you can call the numbers, the WhatsApp number 0817029407, or you follow the link with it for inside the pin post. Make you enter straight into the studio to join us for Inside the Conversation. Or you call 0817029407. So this matter has to be like this. You wear James well and you know go end because trust Oga Wike. If this thing don't make sound small, you go bring you go call press conference and you go want to talk about this matter. We dey wait to hear your own part of the conversation and inside or in account of the conversation as it take happen. But while they move on to other issues, it's sad to also tell you that a mother, her son, and 2 others have been reportedly killed in their farms in a fresh attack on Eguma and Ogbai communities in Agatu local government area of Agatu local government area of Benue State. Again for another attack. Now the attack, which was launched today Wednesday morning on the communities, also left several persons injured, while some were also declared missing. So the only thing when they feel confirmed now, mother, son, and 2 others, now that's 4 people, now don't die. But others we don't they miss, you don't know whether they alive or they don't die. Again, for Benue State, again. I got to be like say they don't too hear news. I got people don't hear that kind of news. So their mouth could pain them. In fact, I could pain them for crying now because if they don't cry, so they don't tire to cry. Again, for inside Agato. How long would this continue happening? How long will this continue happening? And trust me, our government if you not talk anything about it. Like the 13 worshippers, so be say they say them, you know, we be say the attack was Zamfara and all that. People don't talk, people like Peter Obi, other people don't come condemn and talk everything about them. But you don't hear anything happen. Your president said they don't react. When they react, they let me know. I would really like to know. But for inside Plateau State, to Plateau State youth, under the banner of Boko's Concerned Youth, don't condemn waiting they call the targeted attacks, mass killings and sacking of 10 communities by suspected Fulani militias in Boko's local government area of Plateau State. Say those ones, they just won't sack those communities, make them occupy the communities. See now waiting they happen. That's another problem again. That's another problem. Many people they say, when will this stop? When will this stop? When exactly is it going to stop? Well, 4 lines are open, Jeremy. Make I take on our calls and on our reactions sharply before we go to bed. Mr. T.Y. Danjuma, I see you. Good evening, sir.
Now, wow, precious. Good evening.
What I do? You're on the road.
I'm on the road. Well, maybe I go call again because I'm on the train. I go call again because the noise going to disturb you.
Okay. Are you going to get off the train soon?
Yes, I'm going to get off the train in the next 5 minutes.
All right, then. No problem. Make us speak so
Yeah.
much for you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Mr. Mike FIFA, good evening. Phone lines are open, people. Please kindly call in. You can call the WhatsApp line
Good evening,
08170
Precious.
Sir,
How you dey?
I will be fine.
Omo, I just dey excited though.
Waiting the
I
switch your
just
mind.
dey excited because weekend are sent now. How sent weekend go they involved for all these things? Did you watch his interview with Shehu last time?
I tried to watch, but not all of them.
Okay.
Because I
When
wasn't
when
interested at some
when
point.
he was asked,
Mm,
say you own a Rolls Royce, he said, and so
mm.
what? The guy going to ask,
And
how did you
no,
manage? How did you manage to buy it? Say, forget that thing. My dad, my father was this. My father was a manager. I was using Mercedes Benz when I was in school. You know,
you don't talk
say
that one since now. Not be yesterday interview talk down. You don't talk that one since now.
so what in the try make a point when I'm actually say in the hungry, we can say forget about him. Person will be speaker for 8 years, governor for 8 years. This, from that way in talk, shows say his own idea of politics now just to go and grab money. You
Hmm.
understand? Okay, see
Hmm.
now that you get one particular man, I don't forget his name, where they always come for arise. The defender, I be like saying in SA, I've been waiting.
Larry.
Where we see if he come, he go there, just they attack everybody. The other day, he come, they attack Rufai. They tell Rufai, say Rufai has no business being in on Arise. Saying suppose you read animal, whatever, he's supposed to go take care of. You can't insult people. Anything where you talk against Wike, the man go just rush, come insult people. I want to see their defense for this one now. How
No,
they
they go
defend.
rubbish this one. It's just say they never rubbish am already. They go rubbish am sharp.
I want to see their defense because say what it make me. I go only talk because I know say they no go do am anything. Ordinarily, we can ask this thing don't show say in they corrupt, in use government fund, purchase all these things. In wife to go register for political party, George. This alone, if na a same country, we can suppose to resign. If you no resign, government go tell am make him resign. But you see, say Tinubu need Wike for 2027. So Wike no go if they go just disregard whatever thing where they happen. You don't see the reason why Wike they drag making own River State. Now because of the wealth where rivers on a stage get. Now in the say I'm be on a first son. I beg, let's see how everything will play out. Thank you so much. Make I allow the man where they train, make him talk.
This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. But trust me, man, the time will come. And nothing will come out of them. What not be Nigerian? Oh, our country with this.
In don't finish River State. They give them flyover.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank
You.
you, Jerry.
All right. Hello. Good evening and welcome.
Hello, good evening, Precious.
Evening. Hi. Is this Daniel?
Yes.
Daniel, are you okay?
I'm about to ask you, say, how are you people coping with this country?
You don't want to know. Don't worry. Very soon. Very soon, I'll share my story. Very, very soon.
The mental stress in this country.
That's why I said very soon. I'll share my story. When I keep saying protect your mental health, you don't know I talk to myself too. Go ahead, please.
I don't even know what to say here. I'm just, it's as if one is giving up every day on everything that you
Please
think I'll
don't
get
give up.
this one. It is well. I just called to greet.
Oh, thank you. The matter tire you. Also you.
Seriously, I said me so that I will not spoil your night too.
Ah, it's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, I can imagine. I totally understand how you feel. Trust me, there are also days that I feel like not up to it at all to come here to talk. But on the other hand, I just tell myself that wait till I don't tell myself say I would do with it. So why should I not do it? Why should I not come here to chat to people? As a matter of fact, chatting with you guys gives me a lot of joy. So why I go let Nigerian Wahala kill that joy for me? Well, let's go and talk. Hello, good evening and welcome.
I don't call you.
Sorry, Mr. Superlicious Super. How you doing?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second.
Hey, wait. Is everything all right? And this, my brother says, my father was a general manager. And here, are they fine? What's it happen? How say your pot been in the bomb for fire?
My dear, my wife travel go London for program, so I did do something, so I just had to turn on the gas before the boil water.
Okay. All right. Welcome. Super. Go ahead.
In fact, Nigeria. In fact, every day when I think of Nigeria, in fact, when I was watching, I just had to call a colleague of mine, a Nigerian guy too. You know, he said, "Why are you always? What is your problem? You this man? Don't give you are here. Why are you killing yourself because of Nigeria? Leave Nigeria, let them solve their problem." And I think,
that's not fair.
I said, yes, because the man too don't talk. You don't tire. My siblings are there. My dad is there. Because I know, I know how much I have spent. Today I'm off day. I know how much I have spent so far. Any call where I receive from Nigeria is all about money. This one are feeding children never eat. You know, look at the story of Wike now, purchasing a house for $2 point-something million in Florida, for that matter. In Wife again, is a registered Democrat as a judge in Nigeria. Who does that? Where that one happen? And sometimes we journalists too, it look like we are afraid of talking to these politicians, asking them questions. Do you know most of the TV houses, the high TV houses that we all know, AIT channels, all these people, they've almost bought all the TV houses there. Because if I watch the early morning program, the way they talk about this government, because what have changed? Because I knew what they were saying initially when Buhari was there, when Tinubu was there. But now the reverse is the case. It looks like you're now giving them brown envelopes. All the journalists now to be saying something nice to them when it's visually clear that they are all doing terrible jobs. You know, it's unfortunate. Where are we getting all this money from? The Nigerians need to wake up. It looks like we've been sleeping all this while. Wake up. Are we dreaming? Families cannot afford to eat.
Who won't wake on her now?
Everybody should wake his or herself up. It's not a matter of saying somebody should be shouting and say, wake up. You know, in the village, where, like in my village, in Imo State, when they want to pass information, somebody go bring this way, they now Google, and start waking everybody up. Now, there is no time for that anymore. Everybody needs to get up. You know, everybody needs to wake up from their sleep. If it is a dream, tap yourself and say, this is no more a dream, it's a reality. Before it is too late, because if we cannot get this thing right in 2027, my dear sister, Nigeria will be, in fact, that means it's either 2027 or no more. And that is the truth. I wait for my country, and I'll tell you what, some people will say, no consign me. Forget say I know they consign me, because I'm there. I want to come back home for a visit, and just to say, okay, things are better now. So because for now, my dear, it be like saying Nigeria, they give me phobia. Anytime I remember, I say, look, I sleep here peacefully. My 2 eyes closed, I don't have any issue. Back home, you can't sleep peacefully, you're going to sleep with fear. Why are BP, high blood pressure killing people? Because of the thinking. Here, there are food banks everywhere. Even if you know, food banks everywhere. Go to your county, go to shops everywhere, food banks everywhere. You go there and just pick food, take food, churches, charity. My wife belongs to a charity organization, which is the 2IC. You know, food banks everywhere in your country. If I don't get food now, I can go to my country and say I don't get food. You could just direct me and say, go to food banks also, please. And I'll go and take as much as I can. This one no shame, but nobody even take the food bank because everybody is comfortable. Who wants to take your food bank? Food bank will do there. The other day they will replace them. They will change, replace. But it's not like that in Nigeria. When everybody is hungry, come on to feed. Families cannot afford to feed.
Thank you.
Okay, look at during Buhari, your APC people, they say, oh, Buhari has done, 4 years Buhari has done what Jonathan and the OPDP. Now they came in and they say they inherited a bad economy. Have we forgotten what they were saying when Buhari was in power? These are the same APC who during Buhari, they say, oh, what Buhari has done in 4 years, he has done better than PDP of 16 years. Today now, are we not? Why? That's why I reminding them that this is what they were saying. Now they come in and they say, oh, we inherited a bad economy. But during the days of Buhari, you told us that Buhari 4 years is better than the 16 years of PDP. Now you're not telling us Buhari is a disaster. Where can something happen? Where can that kind of thing happen in the world? In the Western world, even a county is far better than the entire Nigeria. You don't know who is the boss. You don't know anything. You don't even know who is the leader. You don't even know. Everybody is just normal. Everybody is the same. You don't know who is your guy. You don't know who is the boss. You don't know anything. Everybody is the same. Apart from your rep member or your minister. That's all you know. But say this one our guy for county. This one I be the leader. You don't know. My dear. Let me give you that opportunity to talk. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Make I go talk to T.Y. Danjuma now. T.Y. Danjuma, good evening and welcome. Are you off the train now?
Yeah, good evening, Precious. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Welcome. Go ahead.
I just couldn't resist this your program today. That's why.
I like it.
Pardon me. You know, I just want to talk about Wike and then by extension. Yes. Your brother. By extension, Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is a cesspool of corruption. Nah. If they give a Nobel Prize for corruption, if they give a Nobel Prize for profligacy, they give a Nobel Prize for all the bad things we did for this world, Nigeria will win it. Because therefore don't win them so many times over and over again. You see this issue of property when Wike buy. It's not just peculiar to Wike because it's something that some of our leaders where they're up there today, have done. You know, if you remember, there was a property that Nigerian government, I think during the time of Buhari, went to court in the UK to litigate against one Kola Aluko, who was indicted by a Nigerian government for fraud of 1.6 billion. Yes.
Go ahead.
And they went to court. Nigerian government went to court. They were able to get a forfeiture order from the court on that property. Now, 16 months after the court ruling, that same property where Nigeria spent money to litigate and get because of some criminals who go steal Nigerian money was bought over by somebody close to the president. That property was bought by that person in 2014 for 11 point, I think 97 million pounds. The federal government, where they prosecute, where want to take property, where don't go court, eventually, disassociated itself with the case. Someone from Nigeria close to from the family of the president, the current president, bought the property for 19 million pounds. Now, in fact, that's Shay. Now, I'm using a proxy company. Well, not proxy company, his overseas company, bought the property for 9 million pounds. So the property that was he bought it in 2017, a property that was bought in 2014 for 11 point something pounds, now sold in 2017 for 9 million pounds.
Instead of the value to appreciate, it depreciates.
They depreciate. I've never heard that kind of a thing. And can you imagine how dubious, this country is? This is a property that belongs to the federal government, a property that you have fought, to retrieve, and you already got it. And then someone came in through the back door and bought over the property for a pittance. So the thing when we can do not be small thing. Again, we see a condo in Manhattan. Manhattan is an expensive part of New York. Tinubu's daughter, Onyidamola, was then 22 years. She was 22 years. She bought a condo for $2.4 million, paid cash, not mortgage, cash. 22-year-old girl. What did they do? You know, so it's not new if we hear that Wike, bought a property for over 2 million dollars. If you calculate all the monies that is legally supposed to earn from the time he was a local government chairman up to the present time, you no go ever earn that kind of money. So where did he get the money? Where is EFCC? Where is Code of Conduct Bureau? And from what I hear, it's not just one property. There are two properties. Now two. One in his wife's and the three children's name, and another one in Wike and his wife's name. And these things are out there. Again, you ask, where is EFCC? Where are they? Where is EFCC? So all this impunity, all these things where they happen. If you look at those who are ruling us today, you go see, say, if you begin name them, some governors, some chief of staff, some former chairman in the Senate, a lot of them ran away from the US here because they had a case. They can't come here. They had issues, of infraction against the laws here. They are the ones ruling us today. So you can see why these people would never ever allow an Obi to be president, because all these things will be on earth. Then go get trouble. Then so a lot of them will go jail. So it's when you hear all these things, it's sad. It's sad that Nigeria is always heard for very, very bad things. You can't hear them for good things.
Question: if truly all these things are true, because I don't want to believe that all these reports are correct, right? If all these reports about these infractions by the people in government power not true, then why what you want to do on our opposition? What exactly are you doing? When I just they play, why don't you use it against them? Because they are using everything possible against your Peter Obi. Why can't you people use everything possible against them? Even like someone you're not. And I go talk one to them. I'm go pay them for 30 years.
We are using it. Precious. The pen is mightier than the sword. You know that. The pen is mightier than the sword.
So are you guys forbidding media stations to also publish their own reports? Are you also forbidding? If you know that they're paying media stations to publish reports, can you not put money? Why do you think money speaks? Bullshit happens. You should also pay media houses too. Now fire for fire now, not be so. But we know who's right or who gets evidence fast.
Precious. Now who they do something? If you see somebody, an evil man runs when nobody is pursuing him. So when you see these people running, you see them employ all kinds of massive press this thing to defend them. Just like our sister said that Obi doesn't have. They are doing all that. They have television, they have radios, not one,
it is not too late. You can invest in your own. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I'm sorry. I see. I did it's very annoying. See, what make I leave that matter back? Make it be like I want to try this because you see, on an average, if they had on to invest for anything media, because media does not give immediate return. It is not a Tiego with Tego business. So because it's not a Tiego with Tego business, they find it difficult to invest in such businesses because will give an immediate return. But do you know that people establish media businesses not just because of the financial profits they have to make from it, but for diverse benefits, rather. So why are you people not thinking towards that direction? See, since when people in government today, see way back when they started deliberately investing into the media, long ago, 10, 15 years back, now they begin invest for media. But now they wait for the one where you be say good, they comfortable. So I think this is an eye opener for you guys to actually know what to do. You cannot be fighting with people. Go come for fight. They go suppose carry better pump action. You can't carry toothpick. You can't fight. No vex. So go ahead, sir. T.Y. Danjuma, are you there? Oh dear. Hello, T.Y. Danjuma, are you there? Hello? T.Y. Danjuma. All right, so while I wait for you to come back, let me speak to the person I have on the phone. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Thank you.
So I have to wish her birthday before I go to bed.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said initially. So your wife is having...
My wife's birthday is just about 8 minutes from
Oh.
now, so I have to wish her a birthday before I go to bed to sleep. That is why I just want to use this opportunity to talk to you shortly.
Please wish her well for us too. Thank you. Go ahead.
I appreciate you, Precious. You know, Precious, there's only one point I want to hit on here, you know. My point is, Precious, why are you guys afraid in the media
to do what?
To speak up against the government of the country?
What have you done about people that have been illegally and extrajudicially taken down by the authorities? What have you done about it? What role have you played? Now, I give you an example. There's a young lady, Raye, who just mentioned that this administration policies are tough on Nigerians. She's been denied her NYSC certificate. What have you done now as a human being? What have you done to lend your voice to ensure that she's given a paper? What have you done?
On my part, I try as much as possible to go on anybody that is doing anything called demonstration in that country, get finance from us. I give you a point blank. 2023 was Peter Obi's election. We from Central Europe, we made it very clear that anybody that wants to fly to that country to vote, you must not vote Labour. Anybody with a Nigerian international passport that wants to go and vote in Nigeria, they are having a discount of 25%. We financed it. We are also making the moves for anything that we have to do against this government. Demonstration, fighting, anything that they want to do. Do we get the backup from us? We are in an organization here in Zurich. There are a lot of people involved in it. It's not that we are just sleeping, we're not trying to do something for the country. The only way, or what I can say, the only thing that is pushing us back is just being this docile from the people. The Rai you're talking about, a friend of mine, Paul, who belongs to the group, we also try as much as possible to reach out to, what is his name, Sowore, this guy that is always demonstrating for the right of the Nigerian citizens out there. We also try to reach out to them. If there is any way we can be able to assist anything that speak against the government of that country, that contingent, we are deeply involved. The blowback for me is when I listen to the media, I cry. Channel is a useless media.
Wasn't it?
Arise. You can forget it. You have this one he calls himself a doctor. I am a doctor, I'm a psychiatrist. He called himself a doctor and a professor, whatever he wants to call himself. You call him Abati or Abat. I don't know what you call this man, this black man sitting over there. He is a very disgusting human being.
What did he do to you?
Anytime I watched him, I decided to slash my subscription for Channel House, and I make sure, listen to me, I make sure I brought it in our group in Zurich, and many people are with me. They have unscribed that Arise TV because of that man you call Abati. You have another guy you call this Okimbaloye, I don't know, it is Yoruba guy that is doing politics. I did not subscribe channels, but anytime I see people like him bringing guests like this, your Wike, stupid man on the television talking, he boils the blood of we living here. Anyway, just to cut it short, like I told you, I just want to be in a good mood to wish my wife a happy birthday. But what I want to just point out is, please, if there is any way we know we can be able to finance a media over there that can be able to speak the truth to these humans, we will do. Give us the link, we will do it.
You can start by establishing. You can start by co-owning or co-establishing a media platform. I have started up a television station in less than 1 year. We did very well before I left them. So it is not a rocket science, but it just requires adequate financing, and of course employing the necessary hands. So one of the greatest challenges people have with investing in the media business is that they want to see profit immediately. No, media is not the kind of thing that gives you immediate profits. So
we don't do profit here. We don't do profit here.
I'm just telling you now. So that's exactly, and then just to also blow your mind, most of the media platforms that I'm trying not to be very hard or harsh. See, 60 to 70% of the incomes by most of these media companies come from politics or politicians or government. So if they don't one way or the other patronize these politicians, how then will you survive? They have a lot of overheads to cover. For instance, if I say now this thing I do now, I could have as well start a 247 service where I can employ other staff and the start of the present, and we get you stories across the world daily. And I want to go on satellite. Satellite bill alone, satellite bill in a month is over 500,000 naira in a month. How many individuals personally can afford that bill alone? That is, it's not the cost, it's not your running cost, that's the pay for the satellite subscription, So there are lots of, debt or funds that incur with media establishment.
Precious, you have to meet the right people. Now, I'm going to talk with you. Listen, I'm going to talk with you again. If you have any intention of making the media over there, I cannot run it because I am also working under the government of Senegal in Zurich and in Switzerland. I am. And I don't have that time as a psychiatrist to go and be doing this. I'm not even interested in doing media services for the country, but I'm interested in helping with finance. So if we have, look, you guys, your politician finance your money with Naira. My sister Precious, Euro has way too. And French francs, Swiss francs has way too. Your 500,000 you are calling for me, I don't know whether it's the money I used to buy it to my wife in a restaurant. We'll go for dinner in the evening. To be very sincere with you. So my wife's birthday is at hand now. I would have loved to speak with you long. I will call you privately. You tell me about this media stuff. But don't forget, we need somebody that can be able to stand up to this. I dislike it when I watch the television. You people are smiling with your Ronokus. You people are smiling with your Ekbekebe. You people are smiling with these idiots. These are stupid nuisance.
Thank you. You're entitled to your opinion, and I have to put all this on you. Thank you.
You said what?
I said you're entitled to your opinion, and I had to put all this on you because I'm in Nigeria. So it's your take. Thank you.
It's a new day. It's a new day. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. All right. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Goodbye. Thank you. Hello. Good evening and welcome. Oh dear. Hello. Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, Precious.
Sir.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm fine. Thank you. How about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
I just want to talk briefly about this Wike's issue.
What didn't do you?
Yeah, I shared that one in my.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm sorry. I seldom look at my messages privately. Thank you.
You know one thing that is there. Wike's case is the tip of the iceberg.
Say Oshimole also somehow been once upon a time being inside the same matter for US too, according to them. So there are many of them in that case, in this kind of situation. I mean, who you own gas now would they know about? But there are lots of them, or lots of people in this same situation. Yes. Go ahead, please.
You see, virtually all the ministers, past and current, they are all having properties all over the US and Europe, and in fact, it's just that I don't want to, drag you into some sort of controversies. If I share the names of Nigerian politicians that have properties alone in a London local authority called Chelsea, London Bureau of Chelsea, and then you see the highbrow properties these politicians have. There are even local government chairmen having.
So why are you not using them if you know them?
No, they are there. It's not. Let me me just be very clear with you. You know, you are in Nigeria. Those of us here, we can phone you and reveal all secrets and everything. But
I'm not going to still carry them too now. If you reveal the secret to me, if I carry, I'm not in Nigeria day. Now me, you won't put into trouble.
That is what I'm saying. And that's why I don't want to put you into any trouble. The only media that sometimes I try to contact and really reveal things to are these Nigerian-owned channels. Unfortunately, they are all controlled by politicians.
They will be the last people to even carry it.
Yeah, they won't reveal anything. And China is now, they are as China is a political channel now. I don't.
No, but again, as I said before, I don't think you should blame any media stations. You need to see. Are you aware that most media stations in Nigeria even owe salaries? Some of them amounting to years, months, they don't pay. You think it's easy to run business in Nigeria and maintain? It's crazy. So to pay salaries, so let me even break your heart. You think it's easy? This small thing that you people pushed me into now. You know, I do reports now. I send someone out for a report. I have somebody editing and one other thing. I pay about 3 people now, and the salaries I pay is over 600,000-700,000 naira a month already from my pockets, from my personal pockets. It's not like I'm making money from it. First of all, I didn't open this channel because of money, and I'm already spending money from my pockets. Do you understand? So if I'm paying this much already, and then by right, we're supposed to have like stringers across board. I'm even supposed to have stringers in different African countries because the scope of this platform is actually to cover political conversations across Africa generally. But for me to pay stringers across Africa, you know how much my pockets go away. So it's not an easy thing. So I plan to take it one step at a time. But I want you guys to understand that the way they do on and not be so easy for it, they take a bit of time. Maybe I'll not be waiting, you go just jump in with your full power like that. It will drown you.
You are right. You are very correct. You are very correct, Precious. You know that was why I suggested last night that somebody like Peter Obi, he needs to set up both an electronic and a print media. On his Peter Obi can fund those kind of projects. He can do that. He's a billionaire. If he has a project, you understand me, not only for himself but for Nigerians. He has said he's not desperate to be president, but at least for us, we are desperate for him to be president, so that at least the future of some unborn generations of Nigerians can be taken care of, so that country, can be dragged from the doldrums. So if you don't have that strength out there to project your image, project what you are going to do, how you are going to do about them, and then to always counter all these negatives from the government. Government have propaganda. Once anybody is in power, a lot of resources is pumped into all those things, and they use our own resources, that is government resources, to fund all this propaganda against the people. Like what I was saying the other day, it has now become Stockholm syndrome. Nigerians are suffering, and yet they are enjoying the whole thing. APC will come, manipulate them, do them, beat them, and they will vote for these same people again, manipulate everything. Yes, we know they do manipulate, but then what they buy the cash exchange is 20,000, 30,000. For instance, if I tell you the secrets I got from Nigeria over these past few days of people that how they were bribed, how APC took absolute control of all the states where the by-elections were conducted, and how they transferred funds, and you won't believe it. If that was what APC did.
Don't tell me I won't believe it. I won't believe what I should already have an idea of, or I won't believe. Am I a baby? Look, I am over 20 years in the media industry. I have started up a TV station from scratch. Every program in the TV station, I conceptualize and I built and I established. So any program you see me present in most of those stations, I am the one who conceptualized them. So it's not something that I do know. I know, but the problem is that there are lots that we may know, but we may not just be able to say them because you can't just say things like that. Exactly. Somebody that advised me say make I apply for oil blocks, so I go upset my bills. This got me really laughing. Go ahead.
Well, these politicians now, they distribute the oil blocks now, particularly from the presidency. They just give them to whoever they want. Yeah, that is what happens there. But so Wike's case is like what I said, is the tip of the iceberg. All of them. This man from my state, what is his name? Keyamo. Keyamo has a house there in Atlanta, in Georgia.
Yeah, so someone has just also reminded me that have you thought of the code of conduct of the NBC? Yeah, so the regulating agencies are also another issue that you may face. So unlike what you think you guys go through there in the US or wherever country, but yeah. So you heard what Dr. Catch said here that a few times he appeared on a particular station that they fined the station about 5 million naira so that they will stop featuring him because of the way he was vocal. So that's exactly what will happen to you. In fact, for me, if I want to invest in the media, like I pray that someday I perhaps own a formidable media establishment, but I'm going to deliberately put it off Nigerian air. So it's just going to be what do they call it? Satellite based and social media, satellite based and social media. But the problem is that is now that they're also coming for social media platforms. If you notice, I told you that they just shut down about 13 million social media platforms. They're also coming for social media platforms because they feel that that is an easy way for people to expose things that they cannot regulate.
You know that project has been on for a long time. So, this live Mohammed started it. You remember when they shut during Buhari's time? They shut down Facebook.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I don't work for media house, so it be safe because of ordinary newspaper headlines where we they take for money. We get call from the ministry say you better stop taking calls. You better stop doing this on this. So it's a shocker, but that's what happened. I mean, you get a call from government directly that you can't open phone lines on this kind of conversation. Just take the headlines and leave it, and maybe just take SMS alone.
You're right.
So that you can regulate what you say in the SMS.
Even during Buhari's time, I am not, I don't own a TV station, I don't do anything, but because of my sharp criticisms of APC and all those, because of their policies, especially Buhari, they put me on their names on their DSS name.
Now you come. Now when you reach airport, now you're going to say your name there.
A friend of mine, a classmate of mine, who happens to be in that setup, he was the one that alerted me and said, look, bros,
no come on, because they go hold you.
Yes, and so it was only during this terrible time the thing has disappeared. My name is no longer there.
So when you people will be pushing people like us, you don't talk. I don't like journalists like you. I'm not gonna take on a time because you don't know you be pushing people.
No, precious. Now waiting with the see. They think they make us the cringe here because.
So you think we're not cringing? You think that we're not cringing? You think it doesn't affect us?
I know. When I see certain things for Nigeria, they make me mad. To be honest with you, sometimes it feels I want to just go crazy. When certain things happen, when you see certain people just displaying certain sort of arrogance, and when there are no checks and balances. In fact, may I talk to one with the pay me pass now? The judiciary. Can you imagine? Okay, two arms of government they misbehave. Third one who is supposed to regulate and who is supposed to talk. And they can't even they put petrol for fire again. If not be that judgment which Supreme Court give for River State, I tell you, state of emergency for not coming for River State. But the presidency, the judiciary, and then the legislature, they all bonded. And then they just put the wedded the sledgehammer on Fubara and these other people there in River State. That was what happened. They were all hand in gloves. They just did it, collaborated effectively. Imagine waiting there, Wike no ask Supreme Court. Supreme Court give them.
Exactly. You don't ask them about the legitimacy of the 27 lawmakers. They give them free. So that no other court now can talk about it. The case there before lower court, but the lower court no pay attention and begin because it's already been attended to by the Supreme Court. Well, Oga Edwin, no go sleep. No, thank you. You have tried.
When Fallon talk the other time, Fallon you don't want his Supreme Court the way that judgment come out. But I tell you, the man was boiling. I could see it. Even the suit when PDP governors filed ever since. What he makes Supreme Court not bring that matter? Sit on the matter.
Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Thank you so much. Let me go talk to someone else. I'll go to bed.
I think maybe next time we'll talk where we're longer.
No problem.
Sorry,
no problem.
Is fast spent now.
Yes, thank you. Good night, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye. All right, let me speak to Mr. Mope before I retire. Mr. Mope, good evening.
Hey, Precious, how are you?
I'm good. How about you? Welcome.
Great. It's nice to be on your platform. I don't always miss it. I've been busy recently, but I know I'm just going to come and drop some name. I'm not afraid of dropping names. So these are the names. This is not coming from you. This is coming from MOP. To be to be clear, this is I'm gonna name names. The,
Okay,
Ni-
go ahead.
the Nigerians that has properties. This is just a few.
Mm.
That has properties. Is verified. It's public record. So I'm not just making it up. Atiku used to have a Ponak, Maryland mansion, but it had been claimed it was sold, but that's not true. It's under his wife, Jennifer Douglas Abubakar. That's who the mansion is under. I mean, several mansions in Maryland area. That's where documented. It's a public record. I did my investigation. It's not about he said, she said. Willie Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State.
That
He,
one, not be gonna go
he
bring up
has
for
a,
America, vote him as governor.
yeah, he has multiple properties, multiple apartments, in Houston area. I'm talking about mansions, homes, and everything. I mean, I'm talking about multiple. I can't even name how many of them. He has multiple. So I'm talking about that runs into millions of dollars. I don't know where he get the money. So in Nigerian currency, it may be run up to 20 billion, Nigerian naira. Oje Carlo, the former Anambra state governor, this one that come out and say every day has over 20 million, properties, over 20 million worth of properties in Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas. He has houses. We're talking about homes, condominium, land, commercial places. I mean, I don't know where all this money is coming from. Another person I'm going to drop their name is, I think his name is Sambo Dansuki or whatever they call him, former national security advisor. He has houses, in Washington, This was verified by Washington Post. So there's no, I'm talking about luxurious estate in Los Angeles, California, McLean, Virginia, about 127-acre farm in South Carolina. These are all Nigerians, multiple billions. I can't even begin. A lot of them have
So,
houses
so
in
the question,
California.
one day, what day would you have time? Would you have time on Saturday? On Saturday, may you come out with this your claims, then we could sit down and talk about them. I feel like
Okay, because okay. Let me
so,
start from here.
you can even come with pictures. No, it's fine. I don't want to be in a hurry because I mean, the day is already fast spent. So these things where they talk, assimilate,
Okay,
So on Saturday, if you come with their addresses, their pictures and all
I'm
that, if you
I'm
file them on
I'm
time,
gonna
send to
I'm gonna
me.
do that.
So that
And the worst
we go put them
the,
up as they talk
the
'em.
worst copy
And then
of
I go
them is
ask you one question there.
okay.
Why on our US authorities know all these things and they need to stop them? And they
Okay,
talk say
wait.
they know they corrupt.
We
Why?
go we go in detail on Saturday. And
Okay,
the
no
copy
problem.
the copycat of all of them.
Help me find out why do your own authorities need to clamp down on them? Because you cannot say you're not you not go fit talk say you need to chop dog meat, but they drink the pepper soup
It's a good
with drink
question.
water. You know go fit talk
Even
am. So
your current FCC minister where they run his mouth, he has mansions a lot, on under his wife, children names,
no wahala.
in
On
in
Saturday,
public
don't
record here.
forget on
So
Saturday. In fact, I'm making that the headline of our conversation on Saturday evening. Please
okay,
contact me on WhatsApp and
I'm gonna appear
tell
live.
me the
I'm gonna
time
appear
that is
live
suitable for you.
to give
Yes.
you.
Yes,
I'm
please
not afraid of
tell me what
anybody.
time. Tell me what time is suitable for you to join me live on the conversation, and then
I'm
you
not
send me the
afraid.
details. You send
I'm
me
covered by US City. Nothing is gonna happen to me. I'm gonna
good.
give you the
So you
information.
send me
Thank you.
videos of each of the buildings and the person will get the buildings like that, their addresses. Shebi, you want to expose?
I'm gonna do expose. This people that I named to you, Willie Obiano, like I said,
Yes,
all
please
of them,
get pictorial
Roger
evidence of the
Carlo,
buildings
and
and all of
your current wizard you have in the FCC, Abuja, Wike.
that. No,
Yes,
don't get wizard.
where they run his mouth all the time.
All right.
Yes,
Now you talk
yes,
am.
ma'am.
Well, thank you
Okay,
so much,
let's
Mr.
stop
Emeka.
here.
I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Thank you so much. All right, Nigerians, I have to draw the curtain here today. Thank you so much for being part of the show. I love and appreciate you all for always encouraging me here. It just gives me a lot of joy to come here and just. I think it's my own way of onboarding. So I am onboarding with you guys. I just come here and just lay out all the wahala that's been troubling me. So the thing is, no matter how I try to stay away from Nigerian news every day, I have been an addict of politics in Nigeria. I cannot stay away from politics. So the first thing I do once I wake up is just to go straight to the news. I'm that boring, gosh. So that's why even when I left the mainstream media to focus on other parts of other career, path, I still somehow I felt so empty that I had to open this channel to do this. And I appreciate you guys for giving me the support to do this all this while. And let's continue to talk for the growth and development of our nation. One day, Nigeria go better. Maybe in our hand, it will take better. Let's all play our part. I love you guys and I appreciate you greatly. I'll see you tomorrow evening, God willing. God bless you. Protect your mental health because wahala need to finish. Good night and God bless you.